Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing out to the left, cut! And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Pretty obvious this defense. Man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Read option, keeping to the right. And the struggles from the last play carry into this one. This also just gets back to the line.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Throw caught by his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught for the first. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason. Because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here we go, Shaq.
This is McCaffrey, left side. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Go!
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Okay, ready?
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
Come on, set. Check, hurt. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the Eagles' 36-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. From the gun, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Trap 60, 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, take off.
Daniels on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19. At the
Another try following the sack. He's on the move. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set,
Man in motion, headed right.
go.
Third and long for Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Dialing up a receiver screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They go to Barkley again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. On 4th down, Hurts. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Shovel pass complete. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
60 Maverick. Let's go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Track it 60.
Again, Daniels to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Has it in close. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Lion. Hey, smash Bronco.
They kick the running back in motion. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Don't touch that.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's got Devontae Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He puts some power on a deep one. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Great.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has a man, it's Brown. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, Hurts. This finds Smith. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown. 1st and goal coming up. Running back sent in motion. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
And he gets in, touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt.
Commanders 3.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. Go! 79 Bronco.
Now Daniels off the play action. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Running for the marker on 2nd. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Josh Sweat making the stop.
He was brought down by
60
Josh
by 6,
Sweat.
60 by 6.
No gain on the play.
19.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 41-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Check up.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Ready.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he drives it up past the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
It's 4th
70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
He's back to throw. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Great. Set. Delta.
Running right, it's Barkley. Jukes out a 1-stop. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Delta.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And it's a gain on the run, down to the 23. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
set. Out. Delta.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. This one from an even 40 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go. Set. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
First and 10 from the 41.
18. Pioneer. Set.
Play fake here, Daniels. Taking a deep shot here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Hits his running back. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they'll decline this and take the results. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Delta.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Ready. Set. Delta.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down.
Ready. Set.
They send a tight end in motion.
Delta.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
63, 63, 63.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Catch made over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Daniels on 1st down. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Here we go, shot.
Second and 10 now. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left. Now, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. The Eagles take a knee. They're going to let the seconds tick away in this win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Eagles will